Hi everyone, I'm Eric.
And I'm Christopher.
And we're Grow For Me Gardening. Today we are here with Tim Anderson to discuss 2027 National Plants of the Year. Tim, thank you so much for taking your time with us today.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the National Plants of the Year are?
Sure. For Proof Winners, we have national plants each and every season, and those plants are iconic, award-winning, and do great in-ground and in containers. And more importantly, we have a marketing campaign to consumers that's second to no one in the industry, bringing gardeners in to help them make gardening experience successful. Well, we have 4 great varieties I want to touch on today, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
We'd love to hear about it.
Perfect. Well, the first one I want to showcase is our Heart to Heart Bottle Rocket. If you don't know about the Heart to Heart program, this is color without flowers, right? Foliage that brings reimaginable ideas on your desk, on your porch, patio, wherever it may be. And I love this Heart to Heart fancy leaf called Bottle Rocket right here. Just look at the way that red veining just illuminates through there.
It's really cool.
Phenomenal job in that as well. But it doesn't just stop there. We do have items with color, right? Flowers, of course. And that would be our Color Blaze Albrighto. So if you don't know our Color Blaze Albrighto, you got this little striated leaf on there, but it works in sun, works in shade. The pigments are always strong and robust. Gets a nice beautiful shape to it, about waist high in the garden. Impeccable foliage item is Coleus Albrighto. It doesn't stop there, of course, right? We know Supertunias are synonymous with proven winners.
Yes.
When you think of proven winners, you step back and say, Supertunia, I need you. And you're gonna need Supertunia Cool Jazz this season. That's our 2027 Petunia of the Year. It's a multi-award winner. And remember, our Vista criteria is second to none as well. There's only 7 great Vistas in our program. This pairs up so well with Jazzberry. It's got this beautiful little blue stamen on here. I always say white at night, or the low light levels, the color just pops and bring you in. So imagine if you had your patio with Cool Jazz and Jazzberry and just sat on there in the evening, sipping a nice glass of coffee and like, wow, we've got something special here, especially with Vista
Really
Cool
beautiful.
Jazz.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But it does go a little bit beyond that because Proof Winners is about landscape performance and garden performance in those. And you'll see we have our Rockin' Fuchsia Salvia there. If you want deer resistance, drought tolerant, but a pollinator friendly machine, that's what you'll get with any of the Rockins, especially Rockin' Fuchsia. So those are the single varieties we like to say of our 4 national plants of the year. But we do create recipes or combinations of the year. So right in front of us here, we've got this beautiful recipe called To Die For, mixing our Heart to Heart, Heart and Soul with Heart to Heart Vava Violet.
Pretty.
And these here are strap leaf caladiums. If you don't know the difference between a strap leaf and a fancy leaf, the strap leaf says, give me sun. It takes more sun than a fancy, right?
Okay.
We want to make gardeners successful in that gardening experience, and so we want to make sure opportunities abound with that. And I mentioned the great things that come with all of our Supertunia program, the Vista lineup. And so our Supertunia combination of the year called Jazz Club is going to give you that Snowdrift, that Jazzberry, and I mentioned the Cool Jazz. We've also have that inside the recipe of the year, a great plug and play opportunity. And then of course, there's our recipe called Pebble Beach, right? Yes, we want to be on the golf course, but we want to also be on our patio and look at a great opportunity like this. And so Supertunia Blue Tiara, we know folks love bicolors, and that checks that box. The Super Venus Sparkling Amethyst, and of course, another award-winning plant of Supertunia Mini Vista White. So that's some great opportunities to talk about the National Plant of the Year campaign across all different segments within Proven Winners, and I'm really excited about 2027 and the future that's going to be with these varieties.
It's going to be a good year.
Amazing. Thanks for sharing with us, Tim.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is mine.
Thanks, Tim.
Have a great one.